Hello and welcome to the first ever Game Chat podcast, where me and Matthew chat about games and stuff.
Yes.
The first thing, super exciting, especially for us recording this on PlayStation right now. Discord and PlayStation. You heard about that, right?
No.
Discord and PlayStation.
Oh
Discord,
yeah, I've heard about them individually. Wait,
no, the partnership with PlayStation, right? So Discord partnering with PlayStation. So soon, I don't know when it is. There hasn't really been a confirmed date yet, but they put it on the Twitter. PlayStation tweeted announcing partnership with at Discord, and then Discord retweeted it and put POG. So yeah.
Really? Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So what will it be like? What will we be able to
They haven't
video
said
call in
anything
PlayStation
That'd be cool.
or what?
That'd be really cool. I don't know. They haven't said anything else on it yet. The tweet after that was them bragging about how they hit 3 million. So on Twitter. so there hasn't really been much more.
Yeah.
Apart from an announcement that it's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they only tweeted this like a week ago. So.
Well, that'd be interesting.
I think it's because obviously to be someone who just owns a PlayStation, to also use Discord at the same time, you have to have like a PC or a phone with you. But if you've only got PlayStation, I'm assuming
if you're playing with another friend that's on a different platform.
I think it'll be just like Discord has an app on PlayStation maybe, and it runs in the background, or they just PlayStation upgrades its voice chat features with Discord software, something like that. I don't know how it would work.
So you can deafen and things like that.
Yeah, just the same sort of Discord features, but on PlayStation, so you don't have to have like a PC with you. I think maybe that's what it'll be.
That'll be really interesting to see.
What would you want to see with it? Because you mentioned a video before.
Yeah, video calling, but
in the corner or something.
You don't need a PlayStation camera.
Yeah.
So like the Fortnite ones, the Fortnite thing with House Party Fortnite.
Yeah.
How they conjoined, a bit like that, where it's at the corner of your screen, but not that big.
Yeah, smaller, because that was huge, and it's like the only way that actually worked was with a big TV.
Much.
Yeah, it's really laggy.
Game so much. So something like that, quite small, and so that you're only seeing the other person. You don't see yourself.
Yep.
You don't see what you're doing. Because that's just a bit weird if you want to see yourself. I guess it makes sense if you're doing some sort of video call where it's recorded. But if you just wanted to look at yourself, then that's just a bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but the whole point of PlayStation just using their cameras so that they can make money off of selling their camera, so that they would kind of lose out on that. I mean, people mainly use the PlayStation camera for VR, so if they kept the PlayStation camera as a only VR thing, I assume they could still make money off of that. But
what's that thing where the little characters, and you've got the VR headset, and, you're a dinosaur. That's where you're the
VR
dinosaur
games and stuff like that. Yeah. So that sort of stuff. Just stick with that for the VR camera, obviously, but and the monitors.
They
would
lose out on money, but it is just a bit. And also, Among Us is coming, aren't they?
Among Us to PlayStation. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Which
that'll be really good.
Along with Discord, it'll make a good partnership.
Yeah, a lot more PlayStation players will be able to post content, because the main downside was it's hard to edit and have cameras on, because you have to take off your PlayStation, put it on your PC, or however people do it, or record it separately, and most people don't have the stuff to do that. And
like having a face cam. If you're doing a YouTube video type thing, or if you're streaming, you can't do that on PlayStation at all.
Yeah, but the only way to do that is to get a PS camera, but they're actually really expensive for a camera.
Yeah.
And
we've got the webcams from like Amazon and stuff.
The only proper way to do it is to have OBS on a PC and to plug it into your PlayStation. But OBS.
Or use your phone.
Or use your phone, yeah, but or use your phone as a camera if you want to stream. Well, you can't. Well, use your
not as a stream, but
if you want a
as
video.
if you YouTube.
Yeah, use a camera normally. But either way you do it, you have to have a PC or a phone with you that can do that. And a lot of the time, the free editing softwares on phone are not very good, and the ones on PC, well, you have to have a PC, and a lot of PCs are really expensive. Speaking of PCs, if you had all the money in the world, what PC would you buy?
Origin PC. I'd customise my own. Not sponsored.
So what is Origin PC? I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it, right? So
No.
Origin PC, basically, they do a lot of PCs where it's just your everyday specs, that sort of thing, gaming specs, that how it would normally be designed, like a normal PC. But then they also have a feature where you can go into their app or onto the website or anything and customise your own PC.
Right.
So you have your own, whatever graphics card you want, depending on your budget. So it's all based around what money you are willing to spend.
Yeah.
And how you want you want your PC to do.
Yeah.
So it can be in. I saw one where it was in a table. It was the table, and it was customised. It could have been one of those sit-down tables or a stand-up table, and it just meant there was one less thing on your desk. Yeah.
I would.
That's pretty much it.
I don't know if you've seen it before. I've seen it a couple of times on YouTube, like pop up like this PC is so cool, but it's those ones where the PC is built into the chair and the chair comes around the back of the PC and then there's like 3 monitors on it. It's huge. I'm gonna send you a photo.
Oh yeah, where it's like a dome over the top.
Yeah. Have a look at that. I just sent you a photo.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I'll put a photo on the edit. I'll post it on so that everyone else can.
And they have like you can get ones where they're a lot of the F1 drivers.
Yeah, they've got like steering wheels and stuff.
During the pandemic, when they were all doing it online.
Yeah.
The online races, they had it as they had steering wheels built into
it. Yeah. And this one, the PC is built into the bottom of the chair, and the chair has like massaging features and all that. And there's three monitors. I don't think you can see them on the photo, but there's 3. One of them's slightly slanted. And it's all like wireless, like it comes with like keyboard and mouse. It's like £30,000 or something like that.
Problem with that, and problem I find with my Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, is you have to charge them. Quite often. Obviously, you can maybe get a week's out of it. A week of just constant. I think they last like 6 hours.
Right.
Before they need charging again.
Well, I mean, you could just. I bet you could get ones where the plug. Well, I've just found a photo here. There's one where the wires just kind of go into the table, so you can't really see them. It's just built in, and well, you just charge them overnight, couldn't you?
But you can just charge them overnight, or you can have them charging while you're playing. Yeah. I've got mine now, just charging while I'm playing.
Yeah.
And it works perfectly. It's just a bit of a. You have to have like a charger nearby that's not going to hold you back.
PC games, Minecraft.
Yep.
Minecraft's new update, 1.17. Caves and Cliffs, coming out this summer, actually. The blocks.
Squid.
Have you seen that?
Who voted for a retextured squid?
Which one did you want, by the way? If you were to choose one.
I wanted the Chill Villager thing.
There's Isolager.
Chillager.
Isolager. Isolager, yeah. Isolager.
Right. So all like the good YouTubers who have been around for a while, like Dan TDM, people like him, Stampy, all voted for the
All of them hate the glow squid. They've made videos saying that they hate the glow squid.
Dream, a speedrunner voted for a retextured squid.
Why?
Exactly.
I mean, I like the things that it drops. They're really cool. I don't know if you've seen it. It drops.
The thing, you can change the colour of item frames.
Yeah, and you can make them glow in the dark, and that looks really, really cool. But I mean, it makes. I like the glow squid. I actually quite like the texture of it. I know it's just a retextured squid, blah blah blah, but it's kind of cool. It glows in under the sea at night. They match with like the corals and stuff. Like it looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's it's really cool. The Grimstone recently showed up.
The like
in the snapshot,
in
the Grimstone snapshot
type thing.
Yeah, do you like it? I don't know if you've seen it. Do you want me to send you a photo of it?
I saw some. I don't know if it was a fake thing or whatever, but there was diamonds that were retextured to the Grimstone.
Yeah, so they've retextured every single ore. The gold looks really, really cool. The iron, gold, they've changed all the textures to be different, so they're not like, you know how all the textures for the ores, they're all in the same pattern now. Each of them has got a different pattern, apart from diamond, which got voted to keep the same because it's OG and it's diamond. So every other ore got changed the texture, so they all look different.
Diamonds will stand out a lot more. Iron, you'll notice it a lot more. It'll be more obvious. Instead of just, it'll be more obvious. Instead of just being like redstone and things that you notice instantly. Yeah,
like the colours, like the coal in dark caves is quite difficult to spot. And iron,
I find iron's really hard to find.
Especially when it's in the roof, but with a different texture, it might help it. It might help it. The caves in Caves and Cliffs. The Grimstone. Have you seen a photo of the Grimstone? It looks really cool.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it does look cool. But I think so. I was watching a stream, and it was going through the snapshot. The only reason they brought in that is it lichen, where it glow stuff was because the caves would be so dark.
Yep.
But on the Minecon thing where they announced it all, where they announced and showed videos of everything, he said that they enhanced the light of that. They turned and they used special things that Mojang
like shaders
has.
And stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and they used whatever they could to make the brightness as high as they could, and then they realised that no one would be able to see in them, and then they added the light and stuff.
Right, okay.
That's why because they realised after loads of people had said stuff about it, no one's going to be able to see anything. I'm dreading the caves in the new thing, in the new snapshot, because of the Warden. The Warden.
Oh yeah.
It'll be
the
horrible.
Warden.
In that clip that they showed, the thing, he was in full netherite. Full enchanted
got him down to like
and he died
3 hearts
shots.
or something like that, yeah.
He died in 2 shots.
But it'll be worth it for the skulk sensors.
Yes, definitely.
The skulk sensors.
I think
some of the redstone stuff that people have already come out with in the snapshots, it's insane, and that's not even like fully made yet. There's still like updates that need to be done to it. Different players, different mobs will all have different like emissions of power, so it'll be like a comparator but wireless. It'll be so useful.
So you say different people, different mobs and things will have different.
So a pig might have a different one to a chicken because of the different sizes and the different noises.
If I were to make, I'm terrible at redstone, but if I were to make like a redstone door, like a normal piston door, would it not open to, let's say, a chicken, but it'd open to me?
So
is that how it would work? Or
I think that's how it would work. It would detect a different signal. I don't know if this is fully confirmed yet, but I did hear this from somebody on. I think it might have been on Reddit. That was like Scar or like Mumbo or something like that. It was a quote that he said, and it was that they could possibly have different signals. So a chicken would have a lower signal because it's quieter and smaller than if a iron golem went over to it, which would have a bigger signal because it
makes a lot more noise.
On the actual Minecraft